everybody, I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. In today's video, I'm going to cover a company that was founded by 6 businessmen in 2015. One of those businessmen you might have heard of, he's pretty famous, his name is Elon Musk. Collectively, they pledged $1 billion to start an AI company. If you're unfamiliar with AI, it stands for artificial intelligence. The company's name is called OpenAI. They have a for-profit and they have a for-non-profit wing. And OpenAI has several projects. The whole point of OpenAI is to allow for ease of use, utility in every single day scenarios of artificial intelligence. It's a program made to move mankind forward. For this artificial intelligence, they have several products. In this video, I'm going to show you a product called ChatGPT. ChatGPT is like a Siri or an Alexa or a Google search times 1 million. ChatGPT is literally artificial intelligence that you can actually speak with, and they help you out with doing a bunch of different things. Whether you want to do a side gig and earn money on the side, whether you want to make some novels, whether you want to figure out who was all of the presidents in the United States, whether you want to write yourself maybe a children's book, or maybe you want to make yourself a poem, or for the heck of it, you could just make yourself an entire script when it comes to YouTube. You can definitely use ChatGPT. The only limitations is your imagination and your ability to adapt to ChatGPT's parameters. It truly is an amazing app. It truly is an amazing feature, and it truly is an amazing platform that I'm sure you guys are going to love. It is definitely going to move us forward as mankind in 2023, 24, 25, and so on, as ChatGPT is going to evolve and as OpenAI is also going to evolve. I have high hopes that this is going to help mankind. Now, I know I'm talking a lot without showing you guys the goods, so I'm going to get to that in just a moment. Before I go any further, I want to address one question that I know you guys have, and then I want to ask you for one thing before we go any further. The first question is, why am I in a child's room? Well, this is my son's room, and I am actually building out my studio. The studio is going to be ready for 2023, and since I have nowhere to actually make videos, I have to get it where I could get it, and I have to pump out that content because I absolutely love you mofos. And ending the year on a very weak note is not how Adam Bergman is going to do it. So that answers why I'm in the kids' room. And number 2, I have the request. My request is quite simple. Before we go any further, may I please ask you to put a smile on your face? One of these costs you nothing. Right now is Power Mondays, and this is going to get you ready for the rest of the week. If you're having a great Monday, the rest of your week will follow. And just making a smile is one of the cheapest and most effective ways to give yourself energy and everybody around you energy. With that said, take your hands, put it inside, and get ready for the rest of the ride. This is the login for ChatGPT. I'm going to leave a link to this down below. When you log in, it's very simple to get going. You could either press login or you can press sign up. I already have a login, but I'm going to show you how to do it regardless. All you got to do on the right-hand side is press sign up. When you sign up, they're going to ask you to either use Google or you can use your Microsoft account. I don't even know who uses Microsoft email. It is what it is. I'm going to sign in with Google. When you end up clicking your Google account, they're going to send you a verification code. You enter that verification code, and this is the screen that you're going to see next. They're going to ask you for some basic information. What's your name? My name is Adam Bergman. I'm going to press continue. They're going to give you a phone number. When you put your number in, all you got to do is press send code. When you get the code, put the code in here, and this is what it's going to look like. Let's read a couple of the prompts, and then I'm going to get into the fun stuff when it comes to ChatGPT. First, our goal is to get external feedback in order to improve our systems and make them safer. The whole point of this app is for you guys to actually use it. That's the whole point. They want to see what's good, what's not, and then you're going to get a few opportunities to actually make comments so that they can actually make this a lot better. And number 2, they're going to give you a warning. While we have safeguards in place, the system has occasionally generated incorrect or misleading information and produced or biased content. It is not intended to give advice. Good. Nothing I say here is advice either. This is purely entertainment and educational purposes only. Press next. They're going to give you a couple of data. Conversations may be reviewed by our AI trainers to improve our systems. Please do not share any sensitive information in your conversations. So understand that everybody is watching you on this app. Don't be scared to use it, but just understand, don't give them sensitive information and things that can be tracked back to you. Because remember, even though the application might not be malicious, people are malicious. Thank you so much, Sam Bankman-Fried. Okay, we'd love your feedback. The system is optimized for dialogue. Let us know if a particular response was good or helpful. You're going to get a chance to give a thumbs up or a thumbs down. I mentioned this a little bit earlier. And then you could share your feedback on the Discord, which I'm not going to go into. And this is basically the ChatGPT. And then they're going to give you some examples. They're going to give you some capabilities. I want to just point out the limitations. May occasionally generate incorrect information, may occasionally produce harmful, unstructured, or biased content. And this is the most important thing. There is limitations to this app. Limited knowledge of the world and events after 2021. Basically, if you're asking them for anything post-COVID, they're not going to have a lot of information for you. So if you're going to ask them something about cryptocurrency, their knowledge stops right around COVID, something like that, right? In between, there's like a gray area. So with that said, let's start using ChatGPT. Let's show you an example. The first thing is, who invented OpenAI? And then you're just going to press send. And exactly what I just said. I think this is a really cool example. OpenAI Research Institute and company was founded in 2015 by a group of entrepreneurs, researchers, and philanthropists, including Elon Musk, Sam Altman, Craig Bachman, Ilya Sutskever, so on and so forth. And then they're going to give us some basic information. Now, if I wanted to add to this, I can ask an additional question. For example, how much money was pledged to OpenAI? Press send. And as you can see, you could start reading all of this, but then you see this in 2019, OpenAI announced that it has raised $1 billion in funding from investors, including, and then they're going to give you a bunch of the different investors, which is what I mentioned earlier. So this is how you use it. Let's get into it and see how you can actually make money using ChatGPT and what else you can do. By the way, you can always send feedback. You could do a thumbs up or you could do a thumbs down if you don't like something, right? So whatever you guys would like to do. Okay, it's very important to understand when you start a new chat with ChatGPT, they're going to remember this. So this is just going to keep going from here, so on and so forth. Or you could just start a brand new chat. If you don't like the answer that you get, you could just press this little rewind number and they're going to give you a additional answer to the question that you just asked in your existing chat. If they have something to talk about, then they're going to give it to you. If they don't have something to talk about, then they're not going to give you anything. On the left-hand side, you can click these little 3 lines, and you can click this thing right here where it says clear conversation. Also on the left-hand side, you could click dark mode or you could click light mode. I'm going to use dark mode. I'm going to start a brand new conversation. How do you start a brand new conversation? You have to press this little X on the top right-hand side. How do you actually make money using ChatGPT? Well, let me show you guys how to actually make a book. Let's make it quite simple. First, let's figure out what are good topics for a book. Can you please give me the 10 best topics to write an ebook about? And press send. And as you see, they're typing out all of the answers that you're asking for. Personal development, business and entrepreneurship, health and wellness, travel and adventure, cooking and food, art and creativity. And they're going to give you a bunch of them, whatever you want. It's very important to understand that your only limitations is your own capabilities of having an imagination. They're not going to do all the work for you. You actually have to figure out what that work is, and then ChatGPT can actually assist you with whatever help that you need to do. So now that you have your topics, just pick any one of these. I'm obviously going to pick a business and entrepreneurship book. So then I'm going to type this. I'm going to copy this, right? Copy this. Now I'm going to put it in right here. Remember, we're having a conversation with ChatGPT. And I'm going to say, can you please give me an ebook outline for a book on business and entrepreneurship? Press send. And it's literally going to write you out an entire book, right? This is an outline. So now you're going to say, Adam, well, the outline is great and getting the idea is great, but what do I do with this? And it's very, very simple. Now that you have so you understand where I'm coming with the imagination? First, I asked, what are good topics? When it gives me the good topics to write an ebook about, I just copy, paste it, and then I say, hey, can you give me an outline on that specific topic? Now it gave me an outline. So how do I write the actual book? I'm going to copy down the entire outline. I'm going to put it into a Google document, and then I'm going to take each one of these lines, and I'm going to ask it to actually write me a chapter on that specific topic of the book. Check this out. So now I'm going to go into my Word documents and I'm just going to paste this. Literally copy and pasted what they gave me I should write as an outline for an ebook about entrepreneurship and business. And now that I have the introduction, I'm actually going to copy paste this and let's keep going. So the first thing it's asking me is define entrepreneurship and explain its importance, discuss the benefits of being an entrepreneur, set the stage for the rest of the book. Easy. Go back to my ChatGPT, paste this in. Can you please write me an introduction for an ebook based on... Guys, check this out. And it's literally writing me my introduction for my ebook about entrepreneurship and business. Entrepreneurship is the process of starting and running a business, often with the goal of creating something new or innovative. It requires taking risks, being proactive, and having a vision for the future. Being an entrepreneur can be both rewarding and challenging. It allows individuals to be their own boss, set their own schedule, and pursue their passions. It also gives them the opportunity to create a positive impact on the world and contribute to their community. However, entrepreneurship also requires hard work, dedication, and willingness to face and overcome challenges. In this ebook, we will explore the world of entrepreneurship and the various aspects to go into starting and growing a successful business. We will cover topics such as choosing a business idea, creating a business plan, marketing and sales, financial management, and overcoming challenges. By the end of this book, we will have a better understanding of what it takes to be an entrepreneur and the benefits that can come with it. Whether you are considering starting your own business or already an entrepreneur looking to improve your skills, this ebook is for you. So let's get started. You know what I do with this? I then copy all of this. I go back into my Word and I literally wrote my first chapter. Now, you might say, Adam, I don't like this first chapter, or I don't like this introduction, or I want to add to this. Very, very simple. All you can do is say, can you please rephrase this introduction? So remember, chat is open. I'm having an open dialogue. It's not just a search. It is literally an open dialogue with an artificial intelligence. And they're literally just rephrasing everything that I just asked for. I can ask, instead of rephrasing, can you add to this? Can you reduce? So on and so forth. Guys, before we go any further, may I please ask you for a favor? Hanukkah is over, Christmas is over, Kwanzaa is over, and I want to ask you guys for a favor. Can you do me a favor and absolutely hit, dismantle, discombobulate, disorganize, and absolutely destroy the like button? I need you to put it in a choke lock and bury that like button. I need two things to happen. I need YouTube to call me and send me a bill for breaking the like button, and I need Graham Stephan to cry me a river, because he loves when his subscribers absolutely smash the like button. But if we discombobulate, seek, and destroy the like button, his subscribers are not going to be able to smash it, because discombobulating is a step up than smashing. So definitely make sure Graham Stephan is crying and hit that like button. Thank you. Let's get back to the video. Once I actually have an entire book written, it's quite simple. There are tons of different platforms that you can post on. Quite simply, Amazon, right? Books by Amazon, books on Amazon. Amazon will literally do everything for you. Now, if you want to actually make a cover for your book, you can make a cover by hiring somebody on Upwork. You can make a cover by hiring somebody on Fiverr. It's really, really simple. So now you have an entire book. And now you just make a cover, a graphics for the cover. It's pretty simple. You can hire a proofreader if you want to proofread the OpenAI book, so on and so forth. I'm not sure about the entire legality of using OpenAI. If it's open source, definitely seek legal advice from somebody else. The whole point of this video was not to show you how to actually make an ebook. The whole point of this video was to show you how absolutely impressive ChatGPT is and how many amazing things you can do with ChatGPT. Let me give you another example. Again, everything is just limited by your imagination. Now, it's not all gravy with ChatGPT, because it's going to make people stupider. Just like the calculator made people stupider, because now you don't need to actually know how to do math. You just need to have a concept of what the math needs to help you do. You understand what I mean? Well, now you don't actually need to learn how to write. You don't really need to know grammar. You don't even need to know how to do searches. You just need to have an ability to formulate all those things into your end product. So now I'm going to start a brand new chat. Check this out. Can you please write me a YouTube introduction about ChatGPT and OpenAI. And now it's going to give me a literal introduction to a YouTube video. So sure, here is a YouTube introduction about chatbots and OpenAI. Let's see if this introduction was better than my introduction. I would love for you guys down below to give me in the comments, hey, Adam, this was better than your introduction, or no, Adam, this was not better than your introduction. I would absolutely love it. Hi there, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to be talking about chatbots and the role of OpenAI plays in their development. Chatbots are computer programs designed to simulate conversations with human users, especially over the internet. They can be found on websites, messaging apps, and on social media platforms. Chatbots are becoming increasingly popular as a way for business and organizations to communicate with their customers and answer their questions in a fast and efficient manner. OpenAI is a research organization that focuses on the developing and prompting friendly artificial intelligence. One of the areas that OpenAI is interested in is chatbots, and they have developed a number of tools and technologies to help improve the performance and capabilities of chatbots. Some of the way OpenAI is working on chatbots includes developing new natural languages, processing algorithms, training chatbots on large data sets, and creating tools to help developers build and deploy chatbots more easily. In the coming video, we will be exploring the world of chatbots and how OpenAI is helping to advance these technologies, so on and so forth. Pretty cool, right? So you can literally write an entire script for YouTube. People pay people on Fiverr to do this. People literally pay people on Upwork to do this. Now, I don't really like the scripts too much. I think they're a little bit bland. I used it once as a scenario. I wanted to see if it's going to work or not for research for this video. I wonder if you guys can guess what video I used ChatGPT to make my introduction to the video. I'm not going to tell you guys. If you guys really want to know, I'll let you guys know in the future. But it's really cool. But check this out. I'm going to give you some other options of what you guys can actually do. Can you please give me a Java code in order for me to insert a smiley face on my website? And they're going to give you a simple Java code. Pretty cool, right? Now, I'm not a programmer. I have no idea how to program or how this works. I wish somebody who knows coding can tell me if this is going to work or not. But let's try something else. Can you please give me a code in order to write a smart contract for cryptocurrency in the Solidity language? Yo, I know a lot of people in my cryptocurrency world know Solidity languages. This is anybody that's coding on BNB, on Polygon, on Ethereum, on Hedera. Can you guys do me a favor? Can somebody check if this is actually useful or not? And if this gives you a base code for actually using the code. But it's pretty remarkable that it can actually give you an absolute code, right? And then it actually tells you the smart contract defines a contract called coin that has a state variable balance of, that stores the balance of each account. The contract also has the constructor function that is called when the contract is deployed and a transfer. The use of this smart contract, you'll need to deploy it on Ethereum blockchain and call the transfer function with the desired recipient's address and the number of coins to send. Really cool. Really, really, really cool. I am dying to know if somebody who knows Solidity can tell me if this code means anything or not. But check this out. You can literally do much easier things. This is where kids are going to absolutely love me. Can you please write me an essay on George Washington? And it's literally going to write you an entire essay about George Washington, like his whole life and things like that. When this is going to be done, I'm going to show you a couple of other things and how to actually finish up the essay. Now they give you the whole thing. You can then say, can you please add a paragraph about George Washington's childhood? So now it gave me an entire paragraph about his childhood. Now, if you go back to the first paragraph of the essay, they give you a background about his childhood, right? Where he was born until the age of what? but this is specifically for his childhood. Really, really cool, right? Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video about ChatGPT. I definitely love this program, and I just want to make it very clear. I'm not telling you to use it in one way, shape, or form or another. I'm just giving you an example of how things can be used. I highly suggest that you check the legality of what you're doing before you do it, whether you're using something that I showed you in this video or you're using something from your own personal imagination. ChatGPT is definitely going to be changing the game. And remember, this is just the beginning. This thing has not been out for too long, and it's absolutely causing a craze out there. It's definitely going to make us stupider as a society for the most part, but some people are going to be super productive. It is very bland when it talks. It is very mechanical-like, but for certain things like writing, this is great. If you have to use this as a script and making YouTube videos, I think it's going to be very, very boring. And if you are using it as a script for YouTube videos, for example, guess what gets to shine? Your own personality gets to shine. If you smile, if you move your hands, how do you dress? How's your hair? How's your background? This starts mattering a lot more than the actual script of the YouTube video. ChatGPT is going to have a lot more applications in the future, and I'm definitely looking forward to the capabilities and what is possible with it. Now, ChatGPT was in part funded by Elon Musk and in part donated by Peter Thiel. Peter Thiel is one of the co-founders of a company that I'm invested in called Palantir. And Palantir is literally an AI ML software platform, artificial intelligence and machine learning. So I wonder if OpenAI has something to do in coordination with Palantir Foundry software. It would be really, really cool if that's the case. And the only reason I'm bringing this up is because of Peter Thiel. Guys, thank you so much. Have a great day. And if you guys want to see other really cool videos, I highly suggest that you click on this link right here. You guys are definitely going to enjoy this. And I give you guys my thoughts about what's going to be happening in 2023 in terms of the economy. Have a great day.